Hi, I'm going to show how we do carrot juice for the Gerson. This is for 1 glass, which is approximately 250 ml. We'll see as we do this how much comes out, but that's really what we're targeting. I think it's 230 ml is 8 ounces. And we're using organic carrots. So you want to remove the top of the carrot, split it in half, and then you're going to be cutting it into 4, basically. This way you get more juice from the carrot. And the carrots that we've got here, we managed to get these from, this is Oakland's brand, from Lidl. And they're quite cheap compared to some of the other places. So they're 79p.
79p a packet.
Yeah, 79p
at the moment. Yeah,
at the moment. So this is September 2017, and that's 750 grams. So it shows here they're grown from Shropshire in the UK. Okay, anyway, so and this bag has about 8 medium-sized carrots. So everything will vary depending on the size of the carrots. Some you might have big, medium, small carrots, so you have to kind of adjust according to that. And this juice we're going to actually be making is mixed in with apple. So it's a carrot apple juice. And the malic acid helps to bring out more of the nutrient from the carrot. And on the Gerson, they recommend, the Gerson is 13 juices and 5 enemas. We're doing a modified version of that, so we're only probably doing about 3 or 4 juices. And if you were to do the 13, it would be 4 green juices, 5 just carrot juice, 5 carrot and apple, 3 carrot, and 1 orange juice, or as in the case of what I'm using, it's the grapefruit juice, which is recommended for diabetics to use the grapefruit juice instead of the orange juice. So but we're doing 1 grapefruit juice at the moment, a couple of green juices, and 2 or 3 carrot and apple. We're just doing what we're able to manage at the moment. I'm at the moment, for the last week, I've managed to do 2 enemas a day. So, and then obviously with the Gerson, that is obviously Hippocrates soup and a jacket potato, and they allow, for the first month it's 2 tablespoons of flaxseed oil. Thereafter it's it's 1 tablespoon, and that must be organic flaxseed oil, which has, if you buy it, it must be in the fridge. If it hasn't been kept in the fridge, then it means it's rancid. So always make sure you get the right flaxseed oil. Okay, so here we've got our carrot and apples sliced to be able to go into the juicer. So we just recycle the bag that the carrots come in, and we use that as basically the rubbish bag for the fibre that's going to come out of the juice. So that comes in quite handy. And we're also going to be keeping the seeds, the apple seeds, while we do the juicing. We're using a Panasonic MJL500 juicer. It's a slow juicer, masticating juicer. So it's different from the centrifugal juicer. And this is what we use to set up for the carrot juice, using this particular type of jug, and adding a sieve to collect more of the fibre. Most of the fibre is going to come out from here, but there's still some stringy bits which remain, so we put the sieve here, and the juice just comes out from here, and the fibre comes out from here, as you'll see. Alright, so we're just putting in the ingredients now. Apple, carrot. There's no set order for how the apple and the carrot necessarily goes into this juice. With some of the soft with some juices like greens juice, sometimes you need to add like the hard ingredient to try and push it down through the juicer. So when you're doing a greens juice, you'll be pushing in the apples at various stages so that it helps the soft juice go through. With the carrot and apple, that isn't the problem. It really makes no difference how you do it.
This is quite effortless because you don't really need a plunger to push the fruit down. It just literally sucks it in.
Yeah, the plunger we don't tend to use that for the grapefruit juice. We don't use it for this juice too much. For the greens juice, that's usually when it's used. And this is a pretty good juicer, isn't it?
Yeah. The fiber that comes out is quite dry, not all the way, but pretty dry.
Obviously, if you can afford a Norwalk juicer, that's the top of the range, and that's one that's recommended as the best one, really, for a Gerson person that wants to try and use that therapy. But they also allow other juicers to be used, and I think the Champion juicer is another one that they recommend. We have made do with this one, and we're happy with it at the moment. The juice, actually, this is how the juice looks as it comes out. So you literally have removed the fibre from here. And if you had time, you could always, well, if you were able to, it would be useful to make with a hydrator, you'll be able to make something with the residue here. But obviously for those people on the therapy, you won't want to be using that necessarily. But yeah, mixed with some flax seeds, it's possible to actually make that yeah, with the fibre into these like little snacks.
Okay, so once you've collected enough of the juice on the sieve, because it is going to be like this, because it's mixed with fiber, so all you want to do is just go through it with a spoon, so that way you get the juice out, just like this, how you can see here.
That's how it looks.
So that way you're not putting the fiber through, because this particular therapy does not recommend having fiber in the juice. So if you can't afford one of the more expensive juicers, then this is an alternative. Or if you don't even have a press machine to press the fiber down, then this is just a quick solution to it.
And the whole purpose of removing the fibre is just to allow easier digestion, and really the nutrients are in the juice, and the fibre obviously does help with your elimination. But when you're trying to do some kind of detoxing therapy, you want to, well, the idea behind it is that you are easing your the workload on your digestive system so that it can go to work with repairing in the body. Up to 80% of your body's energy a day is used in digestion. So the whole point behind having these juices in therapy is to be able to put in a lot of nutrient in the body without having as much of the extra workload of that digestion. And obviously there's no way you'll be able to eat the amount of produce that you're putting in. So juicing is a way of getting all of that nutrient in your body without all of the fiber.
So this is what the sieved fiber still remaining looks like. All we do is just get rid of it, and the recommended amount is 250 ml to drink. So what I normally do is fill it up to just under 300 ml to fill it up in this bottle, which is for 250 ml. This way, although the bottle says 250 ml, there's always space at the top to make sure that when you fill up and you want to store it for a couple hours, then it has to be filled right all the way to the top. So this was just a bottle that it came in another drink that we tried. So we just bought a few more of those bottles instead of buying a special 250 ml bottle.
I think we got these from, I can't remember which name of the shop it was now, but it's Birchwater. We finished that off and then just recycled the bottles, because I was actually after the bottle, to be honest. Birchwater is also a healthy drink. It's not part of the therapy, but it is also a healthy drink to try. Okay, so that's filled up right up to the top. That helps with, well, it reduces the issue of oxidization. And there you go. That's the carrot apple juice. And we used 8 carrots and how many apples was it? 1. 8 carrots and 1 apple. Thank you for watching my video, and feel free to comment, like and subscribe.